Hello, welcome back. Welcome to the Smudging Sage Tarot. Before we begin, I like to clear the air with some sage, sweeping away negativity and confusion. This helps us focus with the clarity and light as we dive into a new series of videos designed to deepen our knowledge of the timeless art of tarot. Together, we'll uncover the secrets of each card one by one. Whether you are a curious beginner or a seasoned reader, this journey will help you connect more deeply with the cards. Tarot has long been used by mystics, seers, and royalty. Though its origins remain unclear, some believe it began in the Far East or India, arriving in Europe during the Middle Age. The red white deck, that is this deck with those drawings, artwork, were created in 1910 by Arthur Edward White and illustrated by very talented Pamela Colman Smith. This deck with those drawings revolutionized tarot with the detailed artwork on all cards, especially the minor arcanas. So this helped for a richer interpretation of the fact. A standard tarot deck consists of 78 cards, 22 major arcanas that represent key life energies and profound psychological themes, and 56 minor arcanas divided into suites of cups, pentacles, swords, and wands, each symbolizing everyday experiences and personal attributes. The Rider White deck, also known as the Smith White deck, remains the most influential and widely used tarot deck, forming the foundation for many modern interpretations. So let's go to the minor arcanas on the side for the moment. And let's focus on today's lesson, that is the Wheel of Fortune. Et voila! Perfect. So, the Wheel of Fortune represents the inevitable nature of change, reminding us that life moves in cycles of heights and lows. It signifies the unpredictability of fate, encouraging acceptance and trust in the flow of life. Whether fortunate or challenging, the events we encounter are part of a greater cosmic pattern. This card teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we can choose how we respond and not react to them, finding peace in the process. So, I want to give you, for your ease, okay, to be very practical, some keywords, okay? So key themes, okay? So we have cycle and changes, because life is cyclical, not linear. So little parentheses from me. When you hear people, oh, it happened, sometimes people criticize what happens in other people's lives, right? Like, oh, it happened all this, it happened to that, all that, how comes that all those things happen to you? So number one, things happen for us, okay? Because we have always experience and we learn. Two, only people that do nothing, like nothing, to them very little things happen. But we want our life with ups and downs, right? Like when we have this machine that takes the heartbeat, okay, and it's always like this, all right? And when it's like this flat, it means that the person is dead. You see what I mean with this example? It's very important. Then there is the other theme of faith and fortune, okay? Luck and destiny, influence events, okay? Then we have the theme of expansion and growth, connected with Jupiter, the planet of luck and opportunity, which is also the planet of discard. Then we have surrender and acceptance, embrace change and the unknown. Then stability amid change, find peace at the center of life chaos, okay? Then I want to bring you through this card is full of symbols, like loaded, okay? So I take a sip of water and I will give you a first layer of meanings of the symbols and then a deeper layer of the meanings, because as I said, this card is full of symbols. Okay, the wheel itself, it's a symbol of cycles, as we said. The wheel represents the constant cycle of life, ups and downs, beginnings and endings, and the overturning nature of faith, okay? Rota, okay? Which it's Latin for wheel. Here, look, R-O-T-A, okay? Is here inscribed on the wheel, forming an anagram that can spell tarot, T-A-R-O, or Torah, suggesting spiritual teaching or the interconnectedness of things. Torah is also the book for Jewish teachings, okay? The book of knowledge. This indicates the idea of hidden knowledge and destiny working beyond what we can see, okay? Then we have the 4 Hebrew letters, this, and this, that in English translates YHVH. Okay, those letters appears on the wheel here and present the name of God in Hebrew. often interpreted as the divine order governing the universe. This points to the idea that the changes we experience are guided by a higher power or universal law. Then we have the figures on the wheel. Look how much charge these wind symbols. It's amazing, this card. We have the Sphinx on the very top. So, sitting atop of the wheel, the Sphinx symbolizes wisdom, knowledge, and the mastery of life's changings. The Sphinx also holds a sword, okay, representing the ability to cut through illusion and to make the decisive choices. As a matter of fact, many times when we feel confident and we have this ability to cut through illusion, right, and take decisive choices, we also feel on the top of the world, right? And it's when we are in doubt and fear that we feel low, okay? So we, in the lower part of the wheel, we have the Anubis, okay? This figure, an Egyptian god associated with the underworld, okay, represents the descent into the darker phases of the cycle, like death, endings, and subconscious. SUBCONSCIOUS, subconscious, what we don't realize, okay, what is not known but is within us. It's a mystery within the human being. Then we have the Typhon, also called, it's the serpent, and the snake represents, in certain interpretation, chaos. For sure represents change. Why? Because the serpent sheds his skin, changes his skin, and renew itself. And we also change like that. Look, it looks like every 7 years all the cells of our body change completely. They are all changed. So every 7 years we are new, brand new people. So, as I was saying, we have it can also symbolize the fall from grace, or the negative side of a change, reminding us of the unpredictability and constant movements in life. Okay, this one thing is for sure, we are never the same. We constantly change. Then we have the 4 figures in the corners, okay? Those figures are the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. Fixed signs of the zodiac, which are also represented, they also represent the 4 elements and the 4 evangelists from Christian tradition. So I'm telling you, okay, it's I give you the symbol of let's say the astrological side, and then I go into the deeper side with the Christian meaning. Okay, let's start from this figure here. Okay, sorry. Okay, this one here, man/angel. Okay, it also represents Aquarius, hair, symbolizes intellect, communication, and insights. Then we have the eagle, okay, that represents the Scorpio. Water represents transformation, intuition, and emotional depth. Then we have the lion, okay? Leo, it's a fire sign, stands for courage, passion, and action. And then we have the bull, the Taurus, symbolizing earth, stability, strength, and groundedness. Each figure holds a book. What a synchronicity! Holds a book symbolizing the knowledge and the wisdom that comes from the cycles of life. Those creatures also represent the idea of balance between different forces, helping keep the wheel in motion. So, let's go deeper, okay? The man angel, which evangelist represents, okay? Matthew. Then we have the symbol, right? The wing, the man or angel, as I said earlier, but this is Matthew. This talks about, we have the human figure that represents humanity, reason, and the incarnation of Jesus as a fully human. And Matthew's Gospel that focuses on the human lineage of Christ and his role as a teacher. Then, who is this here with the lion, with the lion here, okay? The lion is Mark, okay? And this means, since it's represented as a lion with wings, the lion symbolizes courage, the strength, and the kingship. In Christian symbols, the lion also represents resurrection, as lions were believed to sleep with open eyes, okay, with the eyes open, symbolizing vigilance and the power of Christ's resurrection. Mark's Gospel emphasizes the royal dignity of Jesus. Then we have the bull. Okay? The bull or ox with the wings. Okay? The bull symbolizes a sacrifice, service and strength. In Christian tradition, the bull represents the sacrificial aspect of Christ's life, especially his atonement for humans' sins. And then represents, as I said, Luke. Luke's gospel emphasizes Jesus as the great sacrificer and the Savior. He sacrifices himself to save humanity, remember. And then I jumped John, the eagle. The eagle represents vision, spirit, and the divine inspiration. It soars here, on your right, I think, in the high sky, and symbolizes a connection to the divine. John's Gospel is the most mystical of the four, okay? Emphasizing Christ's divine nature, the eagle's sharp sight and ability to fly to the greatest heights mirrored John's theological insights. Now, let's summarize a little bit of their roles in the Wheels of the Fortune. Those four figures surround with the wheel, symbolizing stability in the midst of a change. The evangelists, representing the pillars of faith and wisdom, show that while life and fortune are in constant motion, there is divine order and stability offered through spiritual teachings. Each figure points to different aspects of life's journey. The man with the half man, half angel, intellect; the lion, strength; the bull, the sacrifice; and spiritual vision when we talk about the eagle, encouraging balance and reflection as we navigate the cycles of life. By associating those figures with the elements, zodiac signs and the evangelists, the Wheel of Fortune card emphasizes that faith, change, and divine wisdom are interconnected, helping to guide us through both the heights and the lows of life cycles. And there, a nice sip of water. Let's go ahead. I told you this is loaded with the symbols, the clouds. The wheel is surrounded by clouds, often symbolizing the higher realms or the divine. This suggests that the forces at play in the Wheel of Fortune are behind human control, influenced by spiritual forces. The color palette, the dominant gold and the blue, used in many versions, okay, of the card, represent wealth, both material and spiritual. When there is a Taurus, there is always material wealth. Wisdom and the clarity of seeing the broader perspective. So, I don't know if I want to go, let's go straight into the meaning of the card upright, because I think I have been very deep into the symbols. I don't want to annoy you, it's too much, okay? And by the way, if you ever find another meaning of any of those symbols, please let me know in the comment section, okay? So, the meaning upright of the wheel of fortune in a love and relationship related spread reading, when you make a reading for yourself or for your friends, and it's about love and relationship, and it comes upright, it means that a shift is coming, perhaps a new relationship or a deepening of an existing bond, or the closure of an old chapter, either of the relationship or a situation in a relationship, in a couple. For instance, there was a situation that was going on over and over between the couple, and if it's bothering, finally this chapter closes, okay? So there is a release of a burden, okay? So can be very positive. Example, you might meet someone unexpectedly who becomes a key romantic partner, or your current relationship enters a more harmonious phase. You see how it can play. I'm sorry I cannot give you one thing, because the wheel of fortune is just unpredictable. When, like, you see people, okay, pull the wheel, you don't know what comes out, okay? If you pull this card in a work and career related reading spread, it means that opportunities arise through change, meetings, or shifts in your career path. Positive change is on the horizon. Example, you receive an unexpected job offer or experience a breakthrough at work, leading to a new success. And if you are pulling this card upright in a personal and spiritual growth reading, it means that the fate is guiding you to embrace life's flow. Old patterns are dissolving, allowing for growth and spiritual progress. Example, after a difficult period, you began to feel lighter and more connected, trusting the universe's plans for you. How empowering is this? Let's see. What happens? What does it mean when the wheel of fortune shows up in reverse in your reading? It means that you resist change. Let's say in a love and relationship related reading, resistance to change or difficulty in letting go or of a past relationship can create setbacks. Example, clinging to an old romance might prevent new love from entering your life. And what does it mean, the wheel of fortune in reverse in a work and career related reading? Delays or obstacles block your progress. This period requires patience and adaptability. For example, a promotion or project is postponed, leaving you feeling frustrated, but it may be an opportunity to reassess your goals. Remember, nothing comes to pull you down. It's always an opportunity. Okay? And what does it mean when this card shows in reverse in a personal and spiritual growth related reading? It means that you are feeling stuck in a repetitive cycles, in repetitive cycles, or resisting necessary personal transformation. Example: you might find yourself facing the same emotional challenges over and over, repeatedly, okay? Indicated the need to confront and release old patterns. So, because if you do not change, you will never find a solution to this problem. I want to give you a little tip. How cool that you are listening this lesson today. Change something that you do every day. You don't make up. You don't wear skirt. You don't like red, or those are simple examples just to give you an idea, because it can be from a very little action, like you brush your teeth with the right hand, brush your teeth with the left hand, okay? Or the way you dress or makeup, whatever. Do something different, because it's only when you change the you that you will be able to solve a problem. Hold on, you know why? Because Einstein used to say, if you approach the problem is always with the same mindset, you will be never able to solve the problem, because you created it in the first place. That's why I'm telling you this, okay? Change something that you do. I know that for many of us, human beings on this reincarnation, overcoming traumas, overcoming past relationships, overcoming, some of you can be just retired, and the tendency of thinking about the past and the way you used to be seen, considered, respected, treated, can be completely different now that you are in another space, in another chapter of your life. And you have to rebuild yourself, you recreate yourself. The invitation is change something, so that you don't cling anymore to the past, okay? So now, I want to close. Oh, guys, please like, share, subscribe. Oh my God. And I want to tell you, we just reached 700 followers today. What a fortune. Anyway, thank you from the bottom of my heart. From my heart to your heart, as I always say. Thank you. This means the world to me, and I am so very grateful. But big time. A lot. Thank you, 700 times. So, the wheel of fortune teaches us that life is ever changing, okay? The key to navigating those shifts lies in surrendering to what is beyond our control and finding peace within. When we accept life's unpredictability, we open ourselves to growth, transformation, and the new beginnings. Whether upright or reversed, this card reminds us that every moment, whether joyful or difficult, is temporary. By embracing the flow, we align with the greater cosmic dance of life. And we want always to dance with life. Always. Otherwise it's boring. It's depressing and people are there. Eating, sleeping, watching TV. Eating, don't get me wrong. I also go through those phases, Don't get me wrong. I don't want to look like you do it and I don't. I do. And when I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, depression arises. Unsatisfaction, frustration. We want to dance with life. Today, tomorrow, let's see something we have never done. Let's go to a dancing class. Don't start with the money. I don't have money. Please don't. And you know why. There are things like smoking, drinking, gambling we do. For that, there is always money. So there is always money also for good things, okay? We are humans. We have all been there. Let's be honest. Heart to heart and face to face. Okay. Remember, what is meant for you will not miss you. Change is the only constant. And then I was thinking about the constant changes, okay? It came to my mind while I was preparing this lesson. The Greek say that goes, pantarei. Okay, I don't know if you can read it upright or not, right? I don't know. Which in English translates, everything flows. Heraclitus, basically everything passes. Nothing is there forever, okay? Let the wheel of fortune, okay, turn. Let the wheel turn, trusting that both fortune and challenges are part of the secret journey. Nothing stays forever. Pantarei. Everything flows. And of course, this is a simplified version of the translation in Greek. This is a philosopher, Heraclitus, okay? And he lived around the 2,500 years ago. And Heraclitus believed that the world is made of fire. Remember, fire, which is a metaphor for change. He also believed that nothing remains the same because time constantly changes everything. And also this lesson came to an end, just to give room for a beginning of a new lesson that will be justice. So intriguing. We need more of this, and in the age of Aquarius where we are now, we will see plenty of this. So, thank you for being here for up now. I love you big time. I love you tons. Until next time, bye.